Hello, hello, hello. This is the Everything Podcast with me, myself, Asphalt.
Bro Prime.
Zombie from Minecraft.
My name's Chris.
And today we are going to be talking about the future of gaming and some other stuff. So the first thing we have is there was a new horror game that came out called Amnesia Rebirth. It's
Yeah.
been there's been
10 years. 10
yeah,
years.
10 years since the last one.
hmm
And from what I've heard is that it doesn't have any really jump scares. It's more based on real fear. And
Prepare to your. Oh, I can't swear.
yeah,
You can edit
Come
that.
on, we
We
got
can edit that, right?
PG.
prepare to your pants.
Yeah.
So
Prepare to defecate your trousers.
yeah, so
Nah, we can just keep
so
going.
the beginning of the game, the first thing that it says this game should not be played to win. Immerse yourself in the world and in the story. Fear and darkness are your enemies. That that already gives you like a hint of like this game is gonna be scary as hell.
If I can play
Oh yeah.
a horror game on Minecraft, this is nothing.
Bro, what?
Yo,
Like,
bro, check my diamond sword, man.
I got my diamond sword.
Bro,
in
you got
Minecraft.
diamond, I got netherite, bro. Fight me, bro.
Ooh.
So basically, I was looking at it earlier, and the graphics was looking good, and
Yeah, they did. I looked at it too. It looked amazing.
Yeah, so it's it's off from Amnesia Dark Descent, which was made in 2010. So
Long time ago.
it's so the mechanic, what I've seen so far with gameplay, is that at least the cave part, which I think, is that you're using matches and to light your way, and even like you run, the matches go out, and the matches only last
Oh,
30 seconds.
It-
And even if you're
Oh.
in the darkness for a little bit, you can die.
oh really?
Yeah.
That
Death by
sounds
light bulb.
terrifying.
And also from what I've seen, there's like you go through like you swap between like two different worlds,
Oh.
which is crazy from what I've seen so far.
Man, so they're doing their homework on this game. They're trying to make people
Hold on.
actually scared.
And
Yeah.
this is the game PewDiePie got famous off of, right?
Yes.
So he's probably gonna play it again as the remastered version.
Yeah, he already has.
I hope
He,
he
he's
plays
already
it again.
he's already put out he's already dropped part 1.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
I gotta go watch
I gotta watch it.
I gotta play it. What you mean?
Yeah, I already bought it. In fact, I'm probably going to be either recording or streaming, and it'll be uploaded to my channel on Halloween. I don't know exactly what time yet.
Okay.
Gotta figure that out.
Is it compatible for the PS5 or the PS4?
Yes,
Whoa, what's going on?
Wait,
Is it?
they're doing console ports?
I don't know. I don't know exactly,
They
actually.
That would honestly, if they do, that would be.
Yeah,
would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Cross-platform too?
I have no idea.
It
Dude,
should
that'd
be.
crazy.
For anyone who wants to
Yeah.
buy it though, it's on Steam. It's $25.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, hold
I
on.
don't got a PC.
I'm on my Xbox right now, right? I just went to the store, and they actually have Amnesia, like the whole collection part, not the remastered one, but they have it on Xbox.
They don't have the Rebirth yet though.
No,
All right.
but that's probably gonna come in the future.
Yeah, it's probably it's probably definitely gonna come in the
Has to.
future then.
I'm definitely gonna look out for that.
Mhm. So,
Alright, so, well, first of all, I got more in my head than probably most of y'all do. I'm going everywhere in my head right now. I'm going to astronomy. I'm going to the anatomy. I'm going to scientific breakdown of video games. Man, my brain's going everywhere.
Okay.
So where should we start?
All right, Einstein.
The first thing you name, astronomy.
Yeah, go with
All right.
astronomy first.
All right, let's talk about astronomy for a second. Do y'all like
Okay.
stars?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to it, but yeah, sure.
Depends. Of course I
Alright,
like
so-
stuff.
All right. Second. All right. So, have any of you ever heard of a neutron star?
I have.
I heard of Jimmy Neutron.
Same thing. That's not the same thing.
Okay, well, Jimmy Neutron's smart.
Neutrons, yeah, I think that's like one of the, from what I've seen from like one video, isn't it like a really dense star or something?
Yeah.
That goes like,
basically, a
really
neutron-
fast?
Yeah, a neutron star is as simple as a big giant star that has collapsed and gotten so hot that the protons fly off of it,
Mhm.
and all the neutrons come together and become very dense ball of hot plasma. It's beyond
Mm.
plasma. It's like something completely different. But they come together, and it's so dense. As a matter of fact, it's roughly around 100 million times the mass of our sun, crammed into a little space the size of New York City.
Holy
And then that's not even the worst of it. You take a teaspoon. If you scoop 1 teaspoon out of the entire neutron star, it will weigh about the weight of the entire human population.
Damn.
That's 1 teaspoon. It's ridiculous. And these things are powerful. I'm talking jets, millions and millions of light years long,
Jets.
firing with enough. I'm talking energy strong enough that you take the entire sun's lifetime from birth to death, take all that, and it releases that in 10 seconds.
Jesus.
Dang.
These are some of my favorite things that ever. You can see them real easy. They're super bright. They're brighter than a galaxy, like in the night sky. If you look into a galaxy, you can quite clearly see a neutron star based on how bright it is.
Jeez.
Mhm.
Another fact that I saw on a different video is that there are more habitable planets in our universe than there are grains of sand on every single beach.
That's according to the Drake equation, which is it's a really long multiplication problem. It's a whole lot. Just in the galaxy alone, there are
Mhm.
240 habitable planets. Just in our galaxy, 240 habitable planets are said to
Habitable.
be able to support life. Because they have
Mhm.
water, they have food, they have all that stuff.
240 in like what radius?
In our galaxy, that's 240 possible living planets. They have life on them. Total in our galaxy, there are approximately 2 or 3 billion habitable planets.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
There
we
are
still
actually
haven't
no
found
problem.
freaking life yet.
The problem with that is our communication can only travel so far. Our communication travels at the speed of light. Our most recent radio signal to space was, well, I should say our first one was around 200 years, or not 200, like 20 years ago. It wasn't that long ago. We don't talk in space. I mean, we've sent objects into space, but our first radio signal about 20 to 30 years ago.
Jesus.
And these habitable planets are hundreds of light years away, which means it would take 100 years to even get there, and then 100 years to get back. We
Jeez.
won't receive a response for another, 170 years. We'll never know. We won't be alive. So everyone's like, oh, if they exist, why haven't they communicated to us? Maybe they don't want to. Maybe they're looking down at us and saying, look at what they're doing. That's ridiculous. Nah, we ain't messing with that. Or maybe they're like, oh, they're so behind us that we don't even care. Or
Yeah.
maybe they just don't know we exist. We don't know.
Or we could be the first ones.
We could.
I mean, life
We could
life
be-
is life is still gonna be in the universe for another like I think it was gonna be like they said 10 billion years or something like that.
Yeah.
The answer to your question, if I remember off memory correctly, it's somewhere around the range of 5 to 7 billion years life on the planet Earth is done. but
Hmm.
life in the universe, it's said to last about 1 trillion or so years. And then after that,
After that.
Yo, I think he might have died.
Oh. Oh,
Oh, God.
he's dead.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
jeez. Yo, his brain just collapsed.
That's great. The first, the first stream we have. The first stream we have. Something breaks.
What happened? No, like he just.
He's
Where'd he
dead.
go? Someone sent a search team.
All right. So while he fixes his problem, anyone else want to go next?
I think it's time we talk about the future of gaming, which is on.
Vince.
It's in less than 3 weeks.
Yes, sir.
November
Listen.
10th, November 13th.
No, November 10th and November 12th. Don't forget.
That's when the new generation of consoles will be hitting the shelves.
Ooh.
I think it's gonna be a great year for gaming. Consoles.
Yeah.
PS4
Well-
has barely said anything about their console.
PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been
PS5.
Dude, like I'm just tired of like stores running out of stock fast. Like of
Oh, they definitely
PS5s
are.
and stuff. Like
It took like 10 seconds for the first wave of pre-orders for PlayStation to sell out. 10
because of
seconds.
the bots and the scalpers. Bugging.
Some stores were doing embargoes too.
Yeah, like GameFly was just in stock like yesterday.
For
They
the
had, like, a
Xbox?
bundle. No, PS5. They had like a bundle with Spider-Man with it.
And they just came out with it?
They didn't tell nobody. They just released it. People pre-ordered it and sold out. Best Buy had Xbox pre-orders.
It took me to like 2 o'clock in the afternoon just to get my Xbox.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The first consoles we gonna talk about, y'all, is Xbox Series X. Oh, Vince,
Yep.
you take over.
Oh jeez, dude. The Series X is just what they're doing with it is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Specs wise, content wise, they're doing a lot for the people that buy the consoles. But
Yeah.
they're mainly focusing on the Game Pass this year. And
Yeah, I see that. Yep.
yeah, they recently purchased Bethesda and ZeniMax. They're the people behind Fallout, Doom, Skyrim, Wolfenstein, like a bunch of those great games. So they're going to be exclusive to Xbox now, and eventually they'll come on the Game Pass, and I'll be free if you're subscribed to Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much the Game Pass is?
Regular Game Pass would be $9.99 a month, while Ultimate, which comes with the live subscription, which you need to play online, and Game Pass, that would be $15.99 a month.
So how many games does a $10.99 include?
Well, they both include the same thing. Game Pass includes about over 100, 200 games for free, for only $50 a month or $10 a month.
Oh yeah, that's definitely worth it then.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And they're adding EA Play to the Game Pass, so there's just gonna be even more games, like titles like NFL, NHL, NBA, UFC, FIFA, and even some of the Star Wars games.
Ooh, the Star Wars. I ain't hear nothing about no Star Wars games coming out.
Well, they a new one just came out recently, actually. Star Wars Squadrons.
I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I like the games though.
Yeah, they do have some good games.
Yeah, like it's the one. I forgot what it's called.
except for
Forgot.
Battlegrounds.
Oh yeah, Battlegrounds poop.
You mean Battlefront?
yeah,
Yeah,
except for Battlefront.
I mean, the
Yeah,
first one was actually good, but the
Yeah,
second.
it was that the second one. Vince, you know, can we like hear what like the Xbox like the what parts they had like the Xbox
Yeah.
has inside?
For the specs, the first thing, which is pretty amazing, since I learned about this, I don't know if they released the CPU to PC marketing yet, but it includes a 8 AMD Zen 2 CPU. It's power enough to run 12 teraflops. The GPU is an AMD RDNA 2.0. and they are adding ray tracing features to the console. This has been tested on Minecraft, and it was just stunning. It comes with a 16 gigabyte GDDR6 memory and includes a 1 terabyte SSD. And depending on which console you get, because the Series X and the Series S price range are like $200 off.
Yeah.
The only difference between the two consoles is that the X is capable of running 4K Ultra HD, while the S is only capable of running 1080 to 1460. And that's pretty much all the specs, really. You don't have to worry about it overheating because it's specifically designed for airflow.
Alright, so Vince, anything else you want to talk about the Xbox?
Nothing rather than ever since Phil Spencer stepped up to the plate and took over Xbox completely, I really think what he's doing is going to help out so much for Xbox's like popularity. Their popularity.
Yeah, popularity. Yeah.
And
Honestly, I do like the progress Xbox has made over the past couple of years. They've been doing good. They've been on their grind, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the only thing I really didn't have, like, I ain't really like when I used to have an Xbox One, and it just like overheat and then turn off on me. And like, I don't know why, but it just.
well, it depends.
It
Which
is.
model did you have?
Just the original Xbox One. Just the black.
Yeah, my Xbox. I used to have an Xbox 360. Mine never overheated and did that. I didn't really use it that much though, so I don't know. But I wasn't
Yeah, my
sitting there like all
360,
night
yeah.
using it.
I have
The only
one
problem.
now. It's basically on like most of the time, but the vent is not covered at all, so it's able to blow out hot air normally, and it never overheats.
The only problem with the 360 was the red ring for me, and then the one just to overheat.
Someone
Alright,
said
well-
Mario is a fool for chasing Peach.
Nah, he's a
Well, that's
simp.
not what I was gonna.
Yeah, that
go
man is
more along
that
the
man
lines
is
of-
definitely a simp. Holy,
Yeah.
bro.
And
freaking-
Luigi.
more on the lines of Mario is a sociopath, and I can explain why. But
You know
Freaking
what? Let's not talk about zombies. Let's talk about Mario. Yeah.
freaking Mario, like Peach turned
all right,
Peach
so
turned him down in
Mario-
freaking Odyssey.
Mario is a sociopath. Let me explain why. Mario, well, first of all, Mario Kart, he does not give a rat's ass whether or not he murders someone in cold blood. So,
Dude, poor Goombas.
so that first
Not
things
the
first,
turtles.
man's a sociopath. But the fact that he understands, at least I believe he understands, that Princess Peach probably does not want him. I think that's
no.
pretty obvious at this
Peach
point.
Huh.
went to Luigi. Peach
Why
went
do
to
I
Luigi.
feel like this is from a Game Ferris video?
It absolutely is, and I'll tell you why.
uh,
No,
Alright, so why is Mario a sociopath?
well, first of all, the fact that he murders in cold blood, he does not care. We've seen Mario Kart, we've seen all the Mario games, he does not care. Second
he
of all,
killed turtles
what is this
before.
man's beef with Bowser? Does he really believe that Bowser is still kidnapping Princess Peach?
someone
You know, it's happened too many times. I
Or
don't believe
maybe
it.
Peach.
I
just
don't
want-
believe it.
Maybe Peach
I
just
think
want the
she's having
gun.
a why
the
not?
gun from Bowser.
I think she keeps going back to him.
In all the
I said-
games, Peach can escape so easily, but she chooses not to.
Facts. I'm talking straight up clout chasing. Straight up clout chasing.
yeah. Someone said I think Mario is paying Bowser to kidnap Peach.
Has
So
to.
honestly, probably because he has no purpose in life. The man's a plumber. He don't make no money. So he's just like, go Bowser, kidnap this woman so I can make a name for myself by saving her. Like it makes sense. It seems like she just keep going back to him. How does she keep getting kidnapped? She stay getting kidnapped. Like
Yeah, like, and Mario letting it happen, like,
facts. I'm like,
But-
yo.
like every time like Bowser kicks him out of the way, like, bro, you've beaten Bowser how many times, and like, still at first he
But I
freaking
don't
like
know,
kills
man,
you.
Rock in lava. How is he coming back?
Facts.
Video game logic.
Lava's like hot. So like how?
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, no, I thought it was like a frozen ice cube, man. That's hot. I'm talking 4,000 degrees.
Another question in the chat. Someone put do you guys like the new PS4 update? I do not have a PS4, but
heck nah, I don't like that update. Come on now, it's basically bro. PlayStation is basically stalking you. They want to know what you're talking about in the parties. Like, isn't that weird?
what was the update?
PS4, like the update was like, so PlayStation like recording what you say in the party, and if they hear it,
there's a lot of systems GOTY for that, man.
if they hear it, then they probably, I think they might ban you from parties or something like that. I don't
Oh, that's stupid.
That's the only thing I know about the update. About it, yeah. But
Boy.
before we get to more questions, I just want to talk about what the PS5 specs are and like the teardown.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's hear it.
All right, so what the PlayStation has, it has like a USB Type A port, high speed USB, also USB Type C port with super speed USB.
A?
Yeah, I think so. No, 10.
That's the grand. The A is the
GPS.
grandpappy. The big one.
Okay. Also, the PS5 has LAN port, HDMI out port, AC and connector, air vents, the usual.
The stuff that like most stuff has.
Yeah, the cooling fan. Now,
Well, yeah, obviously.
the PS5 has an Ultra HD Blu-ray drive unit, which I
Ooh.
don't think the Xbox has. Does it?
No, it does.
It do? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. PS5
Kind of one up,
also
bro.
PS5 also has a CPU x86 64 AMD Ryzen Zen 2. I know that's a lot, but you know how it is.
What are you trying to do here?
Right.
And it has a CPU AMD Radeon, whatever it's called, plus RDNA 2 base graphics engine. System memory is 60 GB.
So 60 gigabytes GB.
Yeah, and 16 gigabytes. This
Oh, 16
this system
gigabytes.
memory.
Ew, why would you get that? Oh.
I don't know.
I think
I don't
that's
know.
like for the RAM.
It has to be.
Yeah,
But-
it has to be for the RAM. Like, oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
I'm pretty sure
storage. That's kind of trash, dude.
I'm pretty sure.
Man, I can't. My handwriting is terrible, so I can't really. Like, I don't know. So yeah, also PS5 has SSD, custom SSD controller, liquid metal. Don't ask me why what's the liquid metal for? 'Cause I don't even know.
It's probably like liquid cooling, kind of like that. I
I
think.
guess.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Has a
think.
heat sink. Yeah. I don't know what a heat sink is, but yeah, the PS5 has that.
A what?
A heat
heat
sink
sink.
goes over the CPU
Oh.
to keep it cool.
Yeah, that's what that. Isn't that what like takes the hot air from the CPU? Or
Yeah, it's like a piece of metal basically.
Yeah, so I'm just glad to like. I just can't wait to try the PS5 out and see what it's capable.
Do you
of,
know if it's gonna sound like an old car?
No, I think they said it was gonna be quiet as a mouse. But yeah, so I think that's it for the teardown. So if y'all want to talk about any video games, just
So Razer. So from what I saw with Razer, they uploaded a video on their channel not too long ago, and they made a gaming chair.
mhm.
Which was interesting. It's the first gaming chair they've made. And then, like, it's something with the armrests, or like they can like move like in like 5 different like directions.
Mhm.
I think.
You said like 20 times.
Yeah, I know, cause it's I don't really know exactly. I mean, I just saw the video about like 3 days ago, so I'm kind of forgetting it.
Do you know what the price range is gonna be?
It's only 500.
That's
Only
light.
500.
What's it,
That's
55?
expensive. That's expensive for a gaming chair. What you mean?
He said only 500.
It's not that bad. I mean,
I
some.
mean, it's
Yeah.
expensive.
So it says it has 4D arm seats. Enjoy fully customizable positioning with armrests that can be adjusted up, down, forwards, backwards, left, right, and rotated inwards or outwards.
That seems like a whole lot of unnecessary. movement, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what the $500 is for.
And it the thing looks like it's really solid aluminum. It also has like a lumbar kind of support where it has a curve. The way it says this is so weird. Ensuring ideal gaming posture for maximum comfort in gaming marathons.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Ideal gaming posture. Is there a
Yeah, I seen that.
is there a specific posture when you're playing video games?
Well,
No, I'm not
They
wrong.
like how you sit in a chair, or how you be sitting when you're playing a game.
Well, then just say that then.
Well, I guess it's professional.
Oh yeah, true.
Let's talk about video games.
Which ones?
Video what?
Let's talk about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
How y'all feel about the new Spider-Man, Miles Morales?
The graphics look nice. From what I've seen, the story looks not that bad, and especially the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
How
Talking about Miles Morales, right?
yeah, how you can turn invisible, or how many powers you can switch from is really cool.
Yeah, I like that too.
And how it's not just swinging from webs and hitting punching enemies. It's really
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. I pre-ordered it, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about the one game we was looking at earlier.
The Arkham Knights.
Oh,
thing?
the Arkham. Oh yeah.
The Gotham Knights.
Yeah, those Those
That game,
graphics.
Those
Thanks.
graphics were insane. Bro.
oh my,
Oh
yeah,
my
those
God.
graphics. Holy.
Oh,
When
man,
the-
I can't wait to play that. I can't wait
I
to
wish
play
we
as
could show a
Batgirl.
clip right
Do you know how many characters are gonna be in there? Is it just
Well, it looked like 4.
Well, I'm pretty sure there was Batgirl. Then there's Robin,
Batgirl.
Batman, and of course they're probably gonna have the villains.
Oh
And
wait, I ain't see Batman. All I saw Batgirl.
Yeah.
Robin
Well,
Hood.
I
there wasn't
mean,
no
I
Batman in there?
Batman-
Where was he?
it's called
I
Batman.
was
ain't seen no
watching it. We
Batman.
were watching the trailer, and I saw a couple of familiar faces as in villains. I'm talking. I saw Mr. What was his name? Mr. Riddle, the Riddler.
The
Ooh,
Riddler.
the Riddler?
I saw what's the Freeze guy's name?
Mr.
Freeze,
Freeze.
right?
Yeah, just
Mr.
Mr. Freeze, I
Freeze.
think.
Yeah.
What's the other Mister?
I don't know. I don't think I saw Joker. I don't
Mr.
think he was
Nah, I
in
ain't
there.
see Joker.
But I remember I saw Riddler.
Wait, I
Mr.
think
Freeze.
I think the Penguin was in it.
Could have been.
The Penguin Man?
'cause I saw the mask. It was like a penguin, I think.
Yeah, but those graphics, that looked like the best graphics I've ever seen in a game.
The characters I think we'll be playing with is Batgirl, Robin, Red Hood, and
And,
Nightwing.
who was the other guy?
I mean,
Nightwing, yeah.
going back to Batman, we not seeing Batman in the trailer. The game is there's no Batman in the title of the game, so they
True,
could not
it
even
is
put
Gotham
Batman in.
It might be a DLC. They might put him Adam as a DLC. Who knows? You know, they did
People
it with
might just be
Catwoman.
tired of seeing
in Arkham
Batman.
Knights.
They did that with Catwoman and Arkham Knights.
Yeah, there was a DLC where you get to play with as Catwoman.
Assassin's
Mm.
Creed.
Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, the new
Ooh.
Assassin's Creed. Jeez.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
The graphics, like the cinematic, like how that is, it looks
They have a
good.
whole new combat system too, as specifically adapts to the Viking culture.
Ooh,
really-
that's cool.
Mhm. Like,
All out with it.
yeah, I like it. I'm gonna get that game too. Cause like I'm a Assassin's Creed fan too, like you is, Fitz.
It's
I
it's
mean, zombie.
it's Assassin's Creed Valhalla, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think where did it first make its announcement on? Was it PS4 and PS5 or Xbox?
I think Xbox.
I think Xbox because I'm
Xbox.
pretty sure they have a deal with them. Kind of like how PlayStation sponsors Call of Duty first, and Xbox sponsors Assassin's Creed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
100%.
think it's Xbox. Yeah.
We're gonna
So-
talk about our last topic for the day, VR, and then we're going to take some questions from the live chat. If
Yep.
you're not in the live chat, if you watch this in post, put some questions in the comments. We'll answer them in the next.
Yes, sir.
Yes, definitely. So back to the future of gaming. I think the future of gaming is definitely going to be VR, virtual reality.
Absolutely,
For sure.
absolutely. I completely
sure.
agree.
Right now it's not there yet because of the price, but
It's also still very much in development. We're still working out a lot of the kinks.
mhm.
Some
But
companies are working on like nerve links and stuff. I actually
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like the omnidirectional thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people are actually working
Mhm.
on artificial reality.
somebody
Like,
did a test
that's
build
a thing.
Yeah, AR. It's already a
stuff.
thing.
Mm-hmm. No augmented reality.
Yeah,
But I'm
AR.
talking
It's in
artificial,
like
straight up. You go into a pod and you sleep. In Japan, they're already doing this. They have a pod and they put you to sleep, and then they use electric pulses to stimulate your brain into putting you into a completely artificial environment. It's still in development, but in Japan, it's
Yeah.
going crazy.
I don't know
This-
whether that's cool or kind of scary.
I know. I'm like, it's on its way.
Have y'all seen the Oculus Rift 2?
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's nice. So that thing
What
is
it,
like
Oculus Quest?
yeah, the
Quest-
Oculus
yeah,
Quest 2.
Quest 2.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's around $300.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And no
Pretty
wires.
steep, but-
No wires. It's using you don't need a PC or anything.
I think you use radio, right?
Yeah, and you don't need base stations like the Index, like the Valve Index.
Uh-huh.
And that
Okay.
shows
Cool.
yeah, that definitely shows us what the future is going to look like cuz VR is definitely going to get cheaper and cheaper
Mm-hmm.
because
getting more and more accessible.
Valve right now, the Valve Index for the base stations and the headset and everything, it's around $1,000.
Did you hear? Here, Xbox is currently working on their own VR console. That's ridiculous.
Are they really?
Imagine an Xbox VR console. That's ridiculous.
That yeah, like it's definitely going to be it's definitely going to be the future.
I might
Dude.
get that.
Imagine you
Who knows?
playing Halo.
Could've been-
Halo in VR.
No.
I feel like it's going to be like a kind of like a Ready Player One kind of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that Xbox Series X startup sound. Oh, so good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
We
good.
gotta hear the PlayStation with the
But bro,
PlayStation sound.
nothing will ever beat the GameCube. Nothing.
Exactly.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
That thing has grown into like a giant meme.
It's the best. Can't
Yeah.
beat it.
The intro GameCube meme, y'all remember that?
Dude, I am a Gen 1er when it comes to consoles. Gen 1er. Like, the Xbox is alright, but the GameCube is where it's at.
No Atari, like an authentic one.
Authentic one? That's gonna be hard to find.
Dude, what I
probably gonna
want
be a lot.
Nintendo to do though, what I want Nintendo to do, this will probably be our last couple of thoughts before we start wrapping up, but what I really want Nintendo to do is on the 60th year anniversary, which is coming up pretty soon, for the GameCube, to release a brand new remastered edition of the GameCube. With
I
all
will
the
be
old
buying
games
that.
and everything. I would
I will
love
be
that.
buying that.
Yes.
'Cause they
Give
did
me
it
your
with the
entire
PlayStation.
stock.
They did
Yeah.
it with the PlayStation. They remastered. They released PlayStations last year. Just the original ones.
They made like a what's it called? A reboot of the PS1.
Yeah.
I saw those.
It was a lot of
Yeah.
them at Best Buy.
Yeah, aren't they
My
like
grandmother had
aren't they like
PS1.
small?
Yeah, they small.
I had a PlayStation.
Yeah, the PlayStation 2 is another one, boy. That thing,
Yeah.
classic right there.
Mm.
All right, guys, we're coming up on our last 10 minutes, so now we're gonna start asking for some questions from the live chat.
Yeah, ask us anything.
Yeah, there's nothing that I see yet, but as
And like
people
I
are
said-
typing in, there was news from Samsung
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh.
they are starting to work on a phone that is just glass.
Are you,
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
dude? Imagine dropping that. Like,
So
like,
it'll
imagine
yeah.
spending $1,000 and dropping.
Yo,
Yeah.
imagine, yo, that would suck. I would cry. I would cry.
Yo,
Bro,
that'd be
all my
crazy.
information would just be tiny pieces. That would
Yeah,
be so
that-
sad.
Yeah, that'd be sad, but like that is crazy how like, cause
I
there's
want to see what iPhone will come up
there's
with.
already TVs where it's literally just like a glass, like a piece of glass.
But nobody really drops their TV, though. If you dropping your TV, what's wrong with you, man? What are you doing
Yeah.
with your TV?
Yeah.
So that I can
What
see
if you
that.
get
That makes some sense to me. A phone?
Like, what if you
Mm.
get it delivered and it just breaks on the way there?
I
Yo,
think-
you're salty then.
I think they're gonna make the glass like really tough, probably.
A TV box.
Yeah. They have to. They
Yeah.
have to.
Because if they don't, you're screwed. And one more before we go. On the opposite side, Apple, they are working on glasses, like AR glasses,
Oh, yep, I saw that.
Oh wow.
and
AR
like
glasses.
full on like UI and stuff like that. That's gonna be cool too.
Yeah, Apple's doing things. They're I don't want to say it because I'm not a big fan of Apple, but Apple is going places. They're doing their thing.
Mhm. And you know Apple won't launch a product unless they think it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they launch a product, but the only problem is nobody in the entire Apple store will ever use that product, which is kind of fishy to me. But
Well,
You
it just depends what it is. Because if it's their
Like when the
phones,
iPhone-
if it's
when
their
the iPhone
phones,
12 came
definitely they're gonna fly off the roof.
when the iPhone was it 12 or 11? I think it was 11. When the iPhone 11 came out, nobody in the Apple store got an iPhone 11. Nobody, which is questionable to me,
Honestly, I just think it's because it's priced way too high.
Yeah. That's,
and they know it.
hmm Yeah, cause
Yeah. Alright.
they
$1,000
that's
for a phone.
yeah that's why they put out those computer wheels. Cause they still wanna stay as this thing as like a luxury brand. So they
Mhm.
put out dumb to that are overly expensive to make their stuff known.
Yeah,
Mhm.
see, I don't think that's the right way to go, personally, in my opinion. But, that's an opinion. Apple's doing their thing, they're advancing, they're doing whatever they want to do. I can't stop them, they're making millions. So,
Yeah, millions. They
millions.
balling
Now,
out.
what's their net worth now? I think their net worth's pushing like 5 trillion now, right? With a TR.
I have no idea.
Like, they are crazy. They're going in.
I would love to work with Apple.
Microsoft got far behind though. I think Microsoft is sitting at around $1 trillion now.
Really?
So
Yeah.
they're not that
Jeez.
behind. Yeah.
I would think more than that.
Yeah.
Bill Gates
To
brought
be
them out.
honest.
No. Apple kind of took
Well-
the shit on that one. They kind of just jumped way ahead. They started doing all their stuff. PC sort of fell off after Apple computers. They started doing this. Oh, we have that antivirus. You'll never catch a virus on an Apple. And the reason they say that is because back in 2006, somewhere around 2006, PC computers got completely hacked. There was a worldwide data virus that was hacking PCs.
Yeah, and it was
And
with
everyone was
wasn't
like,
it with
"Let's go to
Windows 7?
Apple." Yeah. And everyone was like, let's go to Apple, because this won't happen there. And Apple's like, bring me the money. So I think that's how they got ahead.
Yeah, and when your breaks, you'll have to buy a new one.
True.
Yeah, someone put in a question. Shouldn't Apple workers be paid enough to get the iPhone 11 though?
They
I
should
think
be.
Yes.
They
Well,
should be.
Yeah.
They probably do. They probably definitely.
I believe they do. I believe, if my statistics are correct, which they may not be, but from what
They
I
get
remember,
discounts. Come on now.
Apple workers make 30% of the profits from items they sell. So 30% profits on a $1,000 phone, that's $300. You sell, you sell 8, 9 iPhones that day. You're making, $3,000. You can buy yourself an iPhone.
Oh yeah,
So
and
I don't
that's
know if it's right.
and that's they definitely selling more than that with just one person too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why they're making so much money.
Yeah, so
So your question is yes, they should be. They should be. Yeah.
So
It
I
should've
don't think it's so
happened.
much the price factor. I think they just realized the phone's not that great, and they're like, look, we're gonna sell it because that's what we do, but we realize that there's not much different from this than the last iPhone, which there's not. There's really not.
They really just improved the camera.
I mean, and by improve, they just added another one.
mhm.
So I don't know if it's so much better as it is just. Yeah, I don't know what you would call that, because it's not quite better, but it's not worse either. It didn't do anything to it.
I'm pretty sure Apple employees get discounts as well too.
But not very much though. They want their money.
Yeah.
I think they got like a 10% discount, so they barely get any
Yeah.
money off. I mean, if you talk about a $1,000 purchase though, you has $900. You saved $100, but like in the long-term scale, it's not that much.
Mm.
hmm If you think it's much, then you cheat.
Well, I mean, if you think it's much, you're only selling one iPhone. Well, you're probably selling like one iPhone. But if you sell a bunch of them, that 10% adds up. Because if you buy, let's say you buy like 10 iPhones, right? You basically what you did is you bought 10 iPhones for the price of 9, which
Yeah,
if you think about it, is not that great.
Yeah, like,
Mhm.
and no one's gonna buy freaking 10 iPhones unless you're like a weirdo YouTuber that wants to flex.
Yeah, so if you think about it, you don't really reap the benefits that much.
and the weirdo YouTuber wouldn't work at Apple, so.
Yeah, they would work on YouTube,
Mhm.
and they would just buy them full price.
All right.
Well, I think that's wrap.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
Wraps
that wraps it up.
Hopefully, we'll be able to make more of these for you guys. I don't know how often it'll be. Probably like once a month. Busy bee.
I don't know.
It's an enjoyable experience. So
So comment down below if you want us to make more podcasts, and we'll give it to
also
you.
give us ideas. Give us ideas.
Yeah, definitely
when this
give us
is posted.
ideas. We would love them.
This, like we said, this podcast is an everything podcast. You don't have to limit it to just gaming. You can
We
give
could
us
we could talk about
research,
anything.
Talk about it
Yeah, literally anything.
because we love to learn
And-
too. Like.
All right.
So,
We'll see you all guys in the next one.
bye.